Hey everybody, welcome back to the crossover NBA edition. It's Josh and Armaan, and we're going to be talking about a little recap on the NBA season so far. We haven't obviously covered the NBA in a little bit, and we wanted to definitely do a little recap as we're now a quarter of the way in. So let's take a quick look, and let's start off with the standings.
Yeah, well, I don't
Armaan,
think we've covered the NBA since the season started, actually.
I know it's a little surprising, guys, but we're finally back. We're proud to be back, and look at these standings, guys. Look
All
at
right.
these standings. What
Number
surprises you left?
one, number one, the biggest surprise I think in the Eastern Conference has been the Cavs.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean,
23 and
those
4.
guys. I had them as playing before the season started, so
I think we did too. I mean, we can
everybody
definitely
probably
go back
had
and
them in
look
that
at.
6 to 8 range. I
Yeah.
think another surprise team will go. I think the Orlando Magic has been just because everybody's been injured.
I
Franz
mean, this
Wagner. I think Paolo's been out too. I don't know if
Paul's been
anybody
out.
else
I
has been
think almost
out,
the entire
but I
season now,
know
and
those
this team is
two
somehow
have
still
missed a lot of
such a
time.
good team. Yeah,
And
they're very
then
much a playoff team.
yeah, and we have the Hawks. I've also think they've been a surprise team as well. Like I've been saying, Dejounte Murray is overrated, and I mean, but I didn't expect to say that Dyson Daniels was the best player in that trade.
True, true. It definitely feels like a really weird team, considering that Trae Young is still acting like he has been in previous years. He had recently a 26 game. Um,
He's
Zachary Sachet is filling in the role that we
Dude,
honestly didn't
those
think he
guys,
could fill in.
those guys have been good.
And
Jalen
they're
Johnson
they're
too.
definitely pushing the boundaries of what we thought this Hawks team was going to be.
I also think everybody from 9 to 11 has been surprising. The Bulls, Pistons, and the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes,
Those were three
yes.
teams that most
That
people.
would be
I was
hard.
higher on the Pistons probably than everybody else in our group,
Yeah, pound the back for that one.
but like everybody, we all expected the Nets, Bulls, and Wizards to be the three worst teams in the Eastern Conference. So I mean, one of those has happened. Well, everybody except for Josh. Josh thought the Wizards would be playing, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
kind of thought a little more of JP and Kyle Kuzma, but
Hey, they've been playing well. Those two have
been
been playing
playing okay.
well.
They have been playing well, but this team is
Sar's been playing okay
catastrophically
too.
bad. Like there's
Sar's been
tanking.
okay too, I think, right? Bilal Coulibaly's been really good.
Yeah, well, okay, it's very odd too because to be honest with you, this team feels like a
It's coaching.
not horrible team, yes, but it is definitely coaching. I think actually, speaking of coaching, a big surprise is the Bucks. The Bucks just won the NBA Cup. Congrats
I
to
mean,
uh,
they had a bad start,
they had a
but
bad. I know they had a
they
bad
were
start.
expected to be
Everyone
good.
counted them out. They were
You
one and
have
six, and have
Giannis,
won their past six.
you have Giannis, Dame, Middleton. You're not expected to be bad that way. Like I feel
They're
like
not
in a way
supposed to
they've
be
been a little
bad,
disappointing. I know
but
they just won the NBA Cup, but in a way they've been a little disappointing just because of how bad their start was.
yes, yes. But the way they've come back and bounced back from the start, being 14-11 since that time, they've
Yeah.
really just shown the
I mean,
ability
yeah, eight and
of
two in the last 10.
yeah, 8-2 in the last 10, and I think if I'm not wrong, because they started 1-6,
Yeah,
that's
there's something like that.
I know that they've had 5 losses and 13 wins in these past 19 games. That's really really solid for a team that is pushing the boundaries of the top three seeds.
Yeah.
Bucks are a team to watch out for.
The
Let's
76ers and the
let's shift
Pacers have been
the
the biggest disappointments in the Eastern
yeah,
Conference.
let's shift down there to play
I
it.
would count the Hornets in there, but they won 21 games last year. I know I made the video. I still believe it. LaMelo Ball has been injured. They're 1-9 their last 10. I don't think LaMelo Ball has played in any of their last 10 games.
No, I don't
Like
think so either. But
this was a team
Brandon
that
Miller
was
himself, he
playing
stepped up
well.
as of recent.
Yeah,
He's had to play
the Hornets have been playing very well with basketball. The Raptors, they had a decent start, but they're also going back to where we all expected them to. The Western Conference,
yeah.
there's a lot in the Western Conference
There's a
actually. I
lot
mean,
to talk about. I think the biggest surprise for me is the Grizzlies. I mean, we knew they were going to be a good team. We didn't know if they were going to be a playoff team. Here they are sitting at the number 2 seed, the
how
way
about the
that
team?
everyone counted them out in the past 3 years, and they're
The team
just
right
back.
below them. What about the
Yeah.
team right below them? Houston
I mean, the team
Rockets.
right there, the Rockets are
That's
almost in the same tier.
that's by far the biggest surprise I think in the entire NBA. Like I know they
Easily.
went 41 and 41 last year, but there was a lot of talk like was Wemby and the Spurs gonna make a jump? The Kings just got DeRozan. The Lakers got a new coach. The Suns got a new coach. Like I feel like a lot of people counted the Rocket. Like they're not is surprising in the way that we all know they have a very talented roster, but like everybody thought they were just going to get left behind. Them and the Grizzlies, and they're both 2-3.
No,
You
without a
know.
doubt, you're definitely right on that part. I mean, I also would like to give a little shout out to the Mavs. They've had a pretty good run as of recent.
Oh, I also think the
OT
Spurs have been
is
surprising.
Spurs. I don't know. The Spurs have had glimpses of being good. They were above 500 as
I
of
mean,
recent too.
they're at
Um,
500 right now, and
yeah,
this
they're
is year
500 right now,
two of
but
Wemby.
they were a play-in team for most of last week, for reference.
Yeah, they've
As
been
Wemby's
they.
had great performances. He had a 50-point game
This is
earlier
the
this season.
Yeah, this is year two of Wemby. They were not supposed to. The timeline obviously went up with Wemby, but like, or like not timeline went up, but like the timeline was supposed to go faster or like
Yeah.
sped up. But they were not supposed to be a 500 team this year. Like they're gonna be right there with the Thunder, Grizzlies, Rockets, Mavs for the next, and Nuggets for the next like for a while now, honestly. And the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have been the biggest disappointments in the Western Conference. Maybe the Kings too. I also want to give a shout out to the Suns. They've been a good team. Pelicans have been I take that back, saying the Timberwolves have been disappointments. The Pelicans are a disgrace to basketball right now.
Hey, listen. I think that honestly, the Pelicans have just had really the blunt of all issues. Injuries have been a problem. Their youth talent hasn't been good. They've made bad trades. I think it really just comes down to the fact that they have not succeeded with anything they've made, and they need to sell everything.
When we do our trade predictions, Pelicans number one seller.
Yeah, definitely without a doubt, they are a team that has really shown disappointment. I think also a little bit of a disappointment, in my opinion, has been the Suns. They were pushing a high 5-4
Yeah,
seed as of a few weeks ago.
and
They've lost a
KD
lot
has
of
been
games
injured.
too. I mean, there's still time to bounce back, but Ryan Dunn started strong. He hasn't really performed the same way. Devin Booker started strong. Can't really say the same. Kevin Durant. It's been a up and down wave for the team, and to have them compete is still very important. But their range isn't that big.
Yeah. All right. So you ready to do a tier list with these teams?
Yeah.
All right. So here we are. We have title contenders, playoff teams, playoff hopefuls, on the bubble for like playoffs plan, trash, and then just capture the flag for
I think you're
tanking
right
teams.
on.
All right.
Put our title contenders in. What do you? I'll let you start first.
So we're doing this by team order, or are we gonna do this by? We're gonna go
Oh,
by
let's
here.
put it by teamwork then.
Okay. So first up is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Um, Playoff team.
You have them as playoff team. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I just. Even
We
though
can
I
also change these
was-
later.
I was putting some glaze on them earlier today. Yes, they have had this amazing, pushback from the bad start, but the bad start still gets to me. I think this is just like lightning in a bottle. It'll run out of time eventually. This team has too many flaws just to be a top.
All right. We got your team now. The Nets.
On the bubble. On the bubble.
You put on the bubble. I agree with that actually a
They've
lot.
stayed
That's what I
good,
was thinking.
but they're going to start tanking soon, so I wouldn't be surprised if you put them in the trash.
I'll put them in the bubble just because they've been they've. I mean, what are they right now? Let's go back.
They
They're
are
10-16.
11th, so they are
They've
out.
lost a lot of their recent games, but I will still put them on the bubble for now. It seems like they're
Yeah.
going back to where they were supposed to be
True.
in a way.
The Knicks.
I'll put them in
don't
title
feel playoff
contenders.
team. They don't feel like a title contender at the moment.
I'll put them up there.
I'm sure Nico.
I mean, Karl Anthony Towns has been insane.
um,
The Raptors, I'm gonna put them in trash.
yeah.
Also, we can change these after the tier is done.
Oh yes, I think I'll do that. Jazz. I think I'll split Jazz.
That's
in trash.
You don't think they should be in this tier?
I mean, they are kind of, but
I feel like
they
we
just
should.
feel like a team that could find themselves in the 13th spot at the end of the season. Like this doesn't feel like they're that bad at the moment.
I feel like they're the worst team in the West right now.
No, that's the Pelicans.
You think so? So we're gonna put
Yeah,
the Jazz in
trash.
trash. We can change this later. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Where are we putting the Rockets?
Part of me also don't. part of me also doesn't want to put them in title contenders. They don't feel like a title contending team. They
Yeah,
feel like
I
a
don't.
good,
I'm not gonna put them in
good
title
playoff
contenders.
team.
Yeah, we'll put them in playoff teams.
Lakers, I kind of want to put them in trash. They've been very disappointing as of recent.
I mean, I feel like if we're putting the Nets on the bubble, we got to put the Lakers there. The Lakers have a winning record. They're in the
Fine,
play-in.
fine.
I'm not gonna put. I might put them in playoff hopefuls.
Honestly, you know what? Fine. Put them in playoff hopefuls. But right now,
I'll
they're
put them
not
in
even
playoff.
in the play-in as of right now, according to the standing.
They are hopeful to make the playoffs. I mean, they're gonna buy at the deadline. We all know that. They're gonna think they're gonna get like Trey Young or something, but they're just gonna end up with like Malik Beasley. Like,
Oh, that'd be so funny to bring them back.
yeah,
They're in LA.
the Bulls. Are we
Bulls,
putting them
I
in?
think would also put in the bubble. They're
You want to put them in the bubble?
competing in
Yeah.
an awkward way. They've had great games from Zach LaVine. Very surprising.
He's
They had
probably moved at the deadline.
Yeah, he might get moved, but they're surprisingly keeping what was supposed to be a team that was meant to be blown up in almost every single way. And
They did blow it up in almost every single way, and they're still like in that middle tier. I think the
they're
Bulls are just they're supposed to be mediocre for eternity.
I know,
Honestly,
I think that's kind of the Bulls finishing point.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
On the bubble.
You want to put them on the bubble? You don't want to put them in playoff hopeful?
Anymore. I don't know what
Here.
it is. I mean, they could definitely be a playoff
Look,
hopeful.
they're
They
8
are
right
the
now.
8th seed.
I feel like if we're putting they're better than the Lakers right now.
Okay, yes, that is true. But
So I feel like I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put them
they-
ahead of the
they
Lakers
haven't
actually.
performed well, especially considering the trade for Cat has
Yeah.
not succeeded. It's been everything that they were worried about, and
Mm-hmm.
even the trade with the Spurs on draft day hasn't worked for them. So the trades have
They
really
just
screwed
haven't
out.
been playing Dillingham for whatever reason, but yeah.
I mean,
All right,
Anthony
the
Davis is
Trailblazers.
but that's the only good thing about the team right now. They haven't found the success they found previous years.
You want to put them in
Orleans,
trash
Trash.
or capture the flag?
Listen. I think the team has used a lot of their draft capital in a good way. Donovan Clingan has stepped up so well for his rookie year. You can put him in flag because I also feel as though flag would be a good replacement for Scoot. Scoot just doesn't have anything.
They're better than the Pelicans though. So,
They're better than the Pelicans, but put him in there. I think it's a tough
ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Denver.
This is a tough question. No, I agree. I kind of want to put
I think
them
I
in
know.
playoff teams.
I'm putting them in playoff teams. Like their depth
Yeah,
is.
they
I'm gonna
just
put
don't
them.
feel like a team that in between. I think I put them in between. Yeah, put them in between. I think the Bucks are more of a title contender than the Nuggets are right now because something just tells me this Nuggets team.
They have no depth.
They just haven't performed the way like I said before previous years have. It's just Jokic. It really is just Jokic.
Yeah, he's been going like 60, 20, and 20 games.
Yeah, Thunder, put him in title contender.
I'm putting them ahead of the Knicks.
End of story. Nothing else to say. Grizzlies, same thing.
You put them in the title. I'm gonna put them after the Knicks though.
Yeah, put them after the Knicks. Same thing with the Mavs. I think actually put the Mavs in between the Knicks and the Grizzlies.
Do you think the Mavs are better than the Grizzlies?
I mean, the
I
Mavs
like
did
it.
it last year. The Mavs did it last year at a lower seed level.
That's true.
And Lucas Falling, the play
Spurs.
trade's working.
Yeah.
Spurs, playoff hopeful.
I'm gonna put yo. I'm gonna put
Maybe
them.
on the bubble.
I'm gonna put
Maybe-
them on the top of on the bubble.
Yeah, top of the bubble. They feel like a team that can
We can also
ride
move them
a
up.
mid-season wave into playoff hopefuls like they did last season. Last season they were 15 seed for most of the year, and then they had a late season surge and made to 14 seed. That might be the difference between the 8 and 7 seed at the end of the year. We don't know.
Yeah, we can move the Spurs up. We can move teams up and down after too.
Suns playoff.
That's a playoff team, or I'm putting a playoff team, but
Okay.
like after the Rockets.
Yeah, after the Rockets. They're more playoff hopeful in my mind, but honestly, Clippers playoff hopeful.
Honestly, I might.
It's surprising.
Look
I
at
mean,
them
without Kawhi,
here.
Kawhi has yet to play a game.
And they still have a
It's
winning
James-
record.
It's very surprising to see a post-prime James Harden leading a team to a playoff spot.
Zubac's been really good. Chris Dunn's been really good.
Norman Powell has found his
Powell has
spot,
been-
man.
He's been all star.
I know. He's had his he's been up there. So definitely don't ignore this Clippers team. Surprisingly, Warriors.
I'm gonna put
I
them
don't know
here.
where to rank. I think they're a playoff team. They were the 1 seed earlier in the season. They fell off recently. They're coming back. They just traded for Dennis Schroeder, which we'll talk about later today. There's a lot of opportunities.
The
The
Pistons, I'm
Kings
gonna put in
on the
on the
bubble.
bubble, but I'm gonna put them right here before the Nets.
That's fair. I honestly pat on the back for the Pistons. They're finally getting it to work. I honestly hope and pray they make the play. It would be such a
Yeah,
relief
that'd be
just
so
to
fun.
the city of Detroit have what they need.
Sacramento, they're also in the bubble, but I think they're the best team in the bubble. I'm trying to put them ahead of. Yes, I think they're
They
better
actually
than
haven't entered into the play-in
their
since
roster is just the best out of all these teams,
okay,
and I feel like
roster
at some point it's gonna
the
click.
perform. I mean, it might click, but my problem is I haven't seen it, and we're running into a situation where we're halfway to the All-Star break, and there really hasn't been the clicking point that you need to have. Like this is the
Yeah.
point in time where you need to have a clicking point, and the Kings
Eh,
haven't found it yet, and it's
Yeah,
starting to
let's see
concern me.
how they've been in their last few games. Oh,
Five and
they've
five.
just been mid. Okay,
I know
I mean
that's my
maybe you
problem.
can put
That's
them
my
after
problem.
the Spurs, but the Spurs and Kings are the two best teams in the bubble tier
Yeah,
right
but
now.
if you chose between the Kings and the Spurs for me, I would probably choose the Spurs. I'm gonna be honest, but
Maybe,
I
yeah.
won't let you deny it. Then Cavs, title contender?
Yes.
Like
I
behind?
might put them ahead of these guys actually.
No, maybe,
Here, we'll
it's a
put
good
them.
question
I'll
because
put them after Dallas for
these
now.
Cavs feel
Well, there's one more team going in the title contender tier,
that is true,
and
and
it's the next
they'll be
team.
the
I'll just
top.
put them.
Yeah,
I'll put them right
put them at
here.
the top behind. They are without a doubt the front runner to go back to back. This team feels stronger than last year's. We're getting insanely good talent from Jason Tatum, who's having an MVP caliber season for the first time in his whole career, in my opinion at least.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
everything's looking good
Philadelphia.
for the Bucks. Trash,
Philadelphia 76ers.
trash.
Are we putting them in trash or on the bubble?
This is the
I'll
team
put,
that was supposed to
they're the
be
best team in this
originally a
tier.
3 seed.
Yeah.
This is the most disappointing team in the East by a long shot.
Trash. Yeah, I'm gonna put them. I'm
Uh,
gonna put them ahead of the Raptors though.
yeah, I think put the Hornets in trash too. I hate to be
I'm
that
gonna put
person.
them right here, like right in
Put them
between these two.
like they have an opportunity to be on the bubble at some point later on in the season, but right now they're just not even close.
The
Wizards
Wizards, they're just.
capture the flag, guys.
Oh,
What are we doing?
lagged
It's a
again.
rough world out there in
Yeah,
in DC.
I just put the
It's not
Wizards
very
on
good.
capture the flag.
Um,
Orlando,
playoff team, but like,
they're the
yeah,
top.
I think it's a fair spot. The
Miami
Heat,
is.
playoff team, not title contender just yet, but playoff.
I'm gonna
Team.
put
They're
them.
performing better compared to previous.
They're at the end right there, and then these
Yeah.
last two teams are playoff hopefuls. I'm gonna put the Hawks.
I would actually beg to put the Pacers on the bubble. They feel like a team
No,
that has
you
no
can't.
themselves.
Well, you have to do it relative to their conference. I'm gonna put the Hawks right here. I'll put the Pacers.
I think yeah. I think I don't know. I think the Clippers are in a better spot. To be honest,
Yeah,
because
maybe.
they
Okay,
have
but
listen, they can get Kawhi back.
look
The
at
Pacers
the.
are on a full roster, and the only thing they can have is a return of Tyrese Halliburton's previous seasons, which he just hasn't
But
been there.
they still
He's
have-
had.
He's been playing better recently. I mean, look, you also got to think about like conference. Like,
Yeah.
there's 8 teams that makes the playoffs, so we got to have at least 8 teams in each conference up here in these
Not
top
to be
3.
exactly specific, Armaan.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, the Pacers. I feel like are still because we know what happens when they're on. Like, they're a good team.
When they're on something, they have the momentum. So I get that, and obviously we can look at last season, but the parallels between this season and last season aren't clicking for me.
Yeah, but I'm still putting them there. I still think
But
that.
it's fair. We're still very early in the season, but
All right. Do we
After
want to
this, good
switch the
place.
order of anything? Do you want to put the Rockets ahead of the Nuggets?
I think I'm good. I think the Rockets are still in that spot. They feel like a team that would probably end up more towards the 4 or 5 spot at the end of the season, but they're riding a good wave right now, and we'll see if that continues.
Okay.
I think this is a good tier list. Honestly,
Yeah.
in the comments, let us know if you enjoyed this tier list and if you want to see content like this in the future, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
But anyway, we want to go on and talk about trades. Because there have been a couple smaller trades that have occurred in the season. The biggest one has recently been the Dennis Schroeder trade to the Warriors, which, as a Brooklyn Nets fan, I'll be real with you, the Warriors fleeced him. 3 second-round picks and an injury-prone D'Anthony Melton is a steal.
Yeah.
And Schroeder might not be averaging 18, 8, and 9 like he is in Brooklyn and the Warriors coming off the bench, but if he's even averaging half of that, 10 points a game even, it's enough. It's without a doubt enough for...
All right, let's just get the team out the way that we're going to do.
But I think... okay. This is a big
Pelicans.
question. Do the Pelicans remove Zion Williamson?
Yes.
You think
Now,
so?
what team do we think he goes to?
I want to say no. I think they still see Zion as their key...
Here, let's do Ingram first.
I haven't given up on him yet. I really haven't.
Let's do Ingram first.
Ingram, yeah, the Ingram trade's smart. I would put Ingram in the Heat in Miami. I think he'd be a good
I think
trade.
San Antonio.
San Antonio?
Let's do Heat first, though.
Yes,
let's see what.
I think he'd be a good trade.
Okay, so
the Heat plan on trading Jimmy Butler to a certain extent.
do you think this would be a 3-team trade?
Reaching with Jimmy Butler involved would be interesting. No, I don't think so. I think it's the standard.
We got to get contracts to match first, anyways. So we'll do this. We'll do that. Does that even make it? Does the salaries even work here?
A 1-for-1 doesn't feel like no.
No, obviously not. I'm just checking to see if salaries would work. I have to give up
yes.
11 more. Okay, so probably Duncan Robinson. So them two. We'll put. Dang, these guys have no picks. We'll put 20. I guess we'll just trade that, and then maybe another one just because of the Duncan Robinson contract. That's probably what the trade would be. Oh,
Ooh, interesting.
I have to cut 8.3 from.
It's a
Okay,
fair trade. I just don't.
Pelicans have to get rid of $8 million real quick.
I don't know if the Heat would remove Duncan Robinson. He has his moments.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna get that's the only way they'll be able to get Ingram, unless they want to trade Hero instead.
Yeah, but they wouldn't want to trade Hero because Hero's really shown himself as of this year. I think there's a
Well,
possibility.
this wouldn't even work anyways.
Yeah, this wouldn't work. I mean, there's a possibility they go for someone like.
It'll be Ingram for Rozier. I
Contracts.
mean, it could just be multiple, Haywood Highsmith.
Yeah. Haywood Highsmith is a good piece to
And then,
off. Josh
Richardson.
So I don't think they.
Or maybe they want a young
balance,
pieces.
but
Or instead of doing Josh Richardson, it could be they want a young player like
I
Jovic.
wouldn't give away top. I wouldn't give away Jovic. I wouldn't, but
I mean, would this work?
yeah.
Failed. It has to be 5.8 from the. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's give
Honestly,
up 5.8. So it'd be
I think shipping away Kevin Love would be a smart choice.
we'll do
He's
Kevin
served
Love
his
to
time
go.
well in
Dude, this is just not gonna
his
work because of
roster.
Contracts.
It just hasn't there isn't just a place.
Where's Josh
That's
Richardson? You can't find him. Oh, there he is. It would be these 4 players, and that feels like a lot. This is what the trade would be.
Success.
The
I think
Heat
it's
just
kind of an interesting trade.
you
If you want to like this.
probably what it would be.
I mean, the Heat
You
would
like
definitely use him. The Heat would really, really need Brandon Ingram. And I think for the Pelicans, this starts them fresh. This gets them decent talent in Terry Rozier and Haywood Highsmith. They get good first round picks for future years.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, they can probably turn around and dump Kevin Love's contract after a certain period of time.
All right, now I'm gonna do.
And honestly, stick on the. Well, you can keep going with the Pelicans.
I'm gonna do the Spurs one now. Okay. So
Why
Ingram.
would you say that Brandon Ingram will go to the Spurs?
It just feels like a good fit. You give up these 2 contracts. I think. I mean, you give up him, and then Zach Collins. That's already enough in terms of money. And then look at the picks the Spurs have.
Yeah, the Spurs have a ton of picks.
You could give up this pick from Atlanta. We could do their own in 26. This alone is probably enough to get Ingram
I would say.
to the team.
Yeah.
And this doesn't
this is
destroy
fair
their
play
depth.
for the Spurs obviously get Brandon Ingram, who can propel them to be a playoff team. And at the same time, the Pelicans get to keep good first-round picks from the Spurs. And they get Keldon Johnson, who still has some opportunities at his younger age.
he's also just not been very good for
He hasn't
the
been good, exactly. And I
Spurs
mean, Zach
recently.
Collins could
So
obviously be shipped off or turned
yeah,
into a background big. So there are other
yeah.
opportunities.
All right, and then I'm gonna do one more with Brandon Ingram real quick.
Yeah.
With the Warriors,
Oh, I've heard that trade too. Yeah, the
we'll
Warriors
do
trade
him.
feels less and less reasonable because of Dennis Schroeder now.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to give up like this maybe.
Wiggins, I was thinking a Kaminga trade
Oh,
too.
failed.
No, I think a Kaminga trade might be better. If I'm
Sweet.
not wrong.
Hold on, it says it's failed. It's because of money. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, because I know they're trying to ship off Kaminga as well.
This alone, I think, makes the money work. Yeah.
Okay, so Gary Payton, not bad. No, that's a
I
fair
don't
trade.
know where
Kaminga's
Kaminga's
always down
contract would
because
run.
they haven't
It
they
might.
put him on a on a 1 year
I could
contract.
see.
His
I mean,
contract
if you want to do with Kaminga instead, you could do Kaminga and then like
is Pajemski worth trading.
Lindy Waters. No. I mean, if you do this is probably the best offer the Pelicans would get.
Pretty good trade.
Or Brandon Ingram, because you got to remember, Brandon Ingram, last year of his contract, unrestricted free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Warriors would keep him if he performed well and they actually ended up winning more games
Yeah.
off of that.
And then, okay. Now, do you want to do Zion Williamson?
I think it's fair. I think it's fair to find out at least the thing because a Zion trade doesn't really make much sense in my mind, and just the
Let's,
fact that like what team would personally want to put all their time and effort onto a Zion trade. Kind of interesting choice for the. Why would you say the Hornets? You think
him and LaMelo Ball, I feel like would just be really good. Him, LaMelo Ball, and Brandon Ingram, or not Brandon Ingram, Brandon Miller. That would be like the best big three, injury prone. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be good. Like if we did this, and then probably would include another
I would say.
first. Like, let's say it's something like this. Actually that's probably too much, but like this, like the Hornet. This would
Miles
be
Bridges.
such a good fit because Zion's game. We know what Zion's game is. It fits perfectly with LaMelo Ball.
And they are definitely looking to find a better power forward.
Honestly, I might as well just put him in there instead of
With
Cody
the rookie in
Martin.
the contract too.
Yeah, I'll just put rookie Miles Bridges. I feel like that would be. Does that work? Yes, it does. I mean,
What do you think about this trade though?
I like this one.
I like it too, but I also feel as though I don't know if either team would go through with it. It still feels very rough for the Pelicans to remove such a good player in their minds. The Hornets, yes, get a fleece
He's
in my
not
opinion. They can take
playing.
Zion.
Zion's
He's not
not
playing
playing,
well,
so it's like
exactly. But there's
move. He's not. What do you mean not playing well? He's not playing at all.
I
Just
know.
move him, bring in players who will help you, and get future draft picks.
I guess
Like if
there's
Zion becomes healthy, becomes all-time great with the Hornets, that's good. I mean, and this is not too catastrophic for the Hornets to make. Like they have the money, they have the moves to make it work. The
yeah,
means
they
to
can
make it
only
work.
tank for so long. You feel eventually they got to make a
Like
big move.
they need to,
If this is the big move they make,
though.
fair
They
enough.
need to, they need to
Fair
get that
enough.
thing done.
Let's do it. Let's do a trade for Jimmy Butler to the Warriors.
Jimmy
I
Butler.
think that's still a
I mean,
trade
it'll
I
just
could
be
love.
probably it'll probably be the same as Ingram.
Yeah.
Like Wiggins and Peyton or Kaminga. Like, which one would you?
I think Kaminga. I would
Maybe
chip Kaminga.
Kaminga,
He
and then
just hasn't
like
found the
Lindy
spot.
Waters.
Yeah.
I
the
mean,
spot.
well, actually, it's probably gonna have to be both, just because Butler's money is
Yeah.
$10 million more. It's gonna have to be Gary Payton and then Lindy Waters as well. And that's not even including maybe like you give up your first round pick, like. Oh,
Oh, interesting.
hard cap. Okay. Warriors. So the Warriors need to give up even more money. So like, if they want to do this, that's gonna take up literally all their depth,
I mean, they
especially
could
now
get
with
rid of.
Schroeder.
Okay, would you put Brandon Pazimski on
No,
the chopping block? No, you
I
would
would
not.
put Moses Moody before him.
I know. I know they're also
that-
talking about putting him
Doc.
on that trade.
Okay. Oh, he got an extension, so he can't even be traded. Okay. So we'll have to be.
Penalty pods.
So it'll have to be Podziemski. I don't think the Warriors would do this though. I
I
mean,
don't
this
think
is
the Warriors
literally
do either,
everything.
but the drop off between first season pods and second season pods has been really long.
I mean, yeah, but
The longer you wait
look at
on them,
this.
it,
They
the less.
lose wins by getting Jimmy Butler because of this trade. They're giving up 4 big rotation pieces right there. Maybe even 5 when you watch, but like,
It is an interesting trade. I will be honest with you. I don't know if the Warriors do it now that they have Dennis Schroeder, but there is a spot for him in most places. I think the Suns.
I don't know how this would work, but I've seen so many rumors of this. This just feels wrong. I mean, if they can do this, like, I'm gonna be
Somehow.
honest, it's gonna have to be Yusuf Nurkic, probably Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal as well, and probably Josh Okogie. They don't have any picks, so it would be just the rest of their second round treasure chest. Like, does this even get the job done here?
I don't know if it does.
Like,
No. Yeah.
they
Or I don't know.
they cannot aggregate salary, so it's gonna have to be Bradley Beal. I forgot about that whole rule thing.
Oh, they would not trade Bradley Beal for.
No, Bradley Beal has a no trade clause. I don't think he's gonna take. He
Yeah.
might actually for Miami. He might.
I just don't feel like this is a team that can be that would want to be trading all these players because considering the situation they're in right now, they should be surrounding themselves with lower level pieces. Not
It's gonna have to be Bradley Beal and a bunch of second round picks. I mean, it's gonna say failed. I mean, the Heat need to cut money. Actually, that's hilarious.
I guess just give them
Like
like
Alec
Burks,
Burks. Okay, yeah.
something small.
Like this trade makes absolutely no sense for the Miami Heat to do, unless Jimmy Butler specifically says he only wants to go to the Suns. This trade makes no sense to do.
It's kind of an odd choice to make, but not
Like this trade just can't. It's just not gonna happen.
it's just not really realistic.
There's another. I'm gonna do. Let's do the Rockets. Let's see how this would go. It'll.
No,
I'll keep
I don't think Van Vliet would want to do
Dylan
it.
Brooks, right?
I think put a Jeff Green in there just for like a larger contract. Mm-hmm. And then
I mean, does this money even
they
match?
have quite a few picks.
They
Yeah,
do.
I wouldn't
Oh.
do it straight up.
You're gonna have to give up 20 mil more. I mean, you're gonna have to give up.
Adams'
Steven
contract
Adams.
is definitely egregious for. I mean, not that he hasn't played well, but
And you're gonna have to give up
they have
Jason
to-
Tate, and then you're probably gonna have to give up. We'll say this first round pick here, and okay, maybe not that.
First round picks? No.
We'll give up. You
Give
can
up
give
later
up
first round
this
pick.
first round pick too. Like, it still's failed. Okay. Oh, 1.6. Okay, bro. So the Heat have to give up 1.6. So we'll just send Alec Burks. Where is he? Where's Alec Burks? I can't find Alec Burks. That's annoying.
Put a Nikola Jovic in there. I don't know.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there.
How do you feel about this trade?
I mean, if the Heat want to rebuild, I mean, the Warriors trade we made would be the best one.
Yeah. I mean, this is also dumping a
This-
lot of older talents, which the Heat doesn't necessarily need. They do enjoy the prowess of their own talent.
Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks with.
Yeah,
Dylan Brooks with
might
the
fit
Heat
pretty
culture.
well in Heat culture, but
Dylan Brooks and Heat culture would be fire.
Dylan Brooks and Steven Adams in Heat culture. That would be a pretty solid
Yeah.
list if you ask me.
I like that.
Let's do what else? Who else do you think might be traded at the deadline?
Okay. Let's see.
Would you entertain a DeMontis Sabonis trade?
No.
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 Really?
No. I mean, wait. Let's do it. I mean, right?
So I was thinking, what if they sent Sabonis back to the Pacers?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Okay, so we'll do that.
Both
I mean,
teams, it really could be a win-win for both teams that are struggling to get to their respective playoff spots we're looking for. I think shipping off an Obi Toppin would be smart.
yeah.
They can get a lot of value off of him. Maybe even like a TJ McConnell.
No. Don't say that again.
You think he's a Pacers
Don't
legend?
don't say that again. Okay. Okay. You don't speak of that evil. All right. Here. There you go.
Yeah. I think
I mean, it would probably be more picks, maybe one more pick, but
One more pick, but this feels like a fair trade. I feel.
I mean, this would be really funny. I mean, Sabonis and Halliburton on the same team would be good.
They have that
It'd be
history.
funny.
And
No,
Miles
they were
Turner would
traded for each other.
I know Miles Turner would definitely represent like a decent, at least on the 3 point level. He would represent a far better offensive force. Yes, defense does lead a little bit, but it comes back with Obi Toppin, who has had his defensive.
I mean, Miles Turner is
Miles
not
Turner is
very
also
good.
good on defense, but Demonis
I'm
Sabonis
Miles
is
Turner.
known for it, so I really can't say anything
You
else.
say Demonis Sabonis is known for defense?
This is, I think more or less is
No, he's
I
known for his like passing.
his passing and his defense. If you think about it from
His
more of a
defense is
perspective, his
no.
rebounding, his rebounding defense, his ability to box
His
out.
rebounding, yes. Miles Turner is not a good rebounder at all, and I don't know, but that's a
That's where I
fun.
find
This is
Demonis'
more of a
power.
fun trade. You know what? I have another one I want to do. This one's really just delusional, but like, I would love. I want to do this. I want to do this so bad. I'm sorry. I feel like I have to almost. Okay. I'll do that.
Williamson to the Pacers.
Yeah. It'll probably be Jarvis Walker too, right? I mean, what's the money looking like? I don't know how much money that Indiana would. Oh, 60. Okay, so. I mean, you're not going to have a single center. But, like, I want to do this. I want to just make this trade, like, 'cause it would just be so funny. And it would be the same picks, 2028 and 2030. Like, I just wanted to do this. Like, I mean, it definitely hurts Spacers, but, like, this would be such a funny trade, such a fun trade. Like, Zion with
guess.
Halliburton.
I still don't see them shipping out Zion. He really feels
Let's
like a franchise player for a reason,
have to.
no matter what happens to him.
What other players could we see? Ooh, I have a good one actually. I forgot to do this when we were doing about Jimmy Butler. We're gonna do this, and with the Nuggets, wherever they are.
Another Jimmy Butler to the Nuggets. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so it's gonna be Michael Porter. Probably Zeke Naji. Go. What the heck?
Well, they have no picks.
All right, we'll just do this. I guess. I don't know. You can't trade back-to-back years. I heard so. Yeah, this is literally what the trade would probably look like, and they can't even do that. Oh, why? They just have to give up 4 mil. Okay. I mean, this is just the baseline of the trade. I mean, you add in this guy,
Yeah, Darius Saric. Saric has actually performed
and
well.
it
to some
still doesn't
extent.
work. Okay, so the Heat have to give
I don't know if
1.1.
they
Okay.
would necessarily do
I
that.
mean, if we have to make the money work,
Put
we'll
Alex
do
Burks in there.
this.
Oh,
Should make.
Larson. Uniting the Europeans a little bit.
I don't know who Pele Larson is. I'm sorry.
He played Arizona last year, rookie, but
Well, he's a rookie.
yes, but he could
I
have more of
think
a.
Miami would hold up. I'm gonna have to do Alec Burks. I can't do
Miami
it.
might not want to give up any rookie talent. You know,
Yeah,
they like
if it's a
they like their
rookie,
youth talent. They do respect their older talent, obviously, but that's really
yeah, fair. Okay. Gotta give Jokic some help.
Yeah. I think it's a fair trade to some extent. I don't really see it happening though, because
You know,
I think really I don't really know where actually, to be real with you, where do you think Jimmy Butler goes?
I'm gonna say where I think Jimmy Butler goes. I think he's gonna. I feel like he's just gonna end the season with the Heat. Honestly,
I think so too. I just think that
Like-
because of the trade for Dennis Schroeder, it doesn't feel like the Warriors want him. The trade we just showed with
I
the
would.
Suns doesn't
I don't
feel
think
realistic.
Denver is
The
gonna
trade that
want.
we show with the Nuggets and feel realistic. I don't really see him pushing himself into any other situation,
Mm-hmm.
and unless another team goes into a point where they need a player of Jimmy Butler's age and caliber, he doesn't fit well in most other teams.
I
And
think
he's a
Houston
Heat for
might
life
be the only place, but
with what we've seen in his previous seasons,
Maybe
especially
Houston Rockets.
in 2023 and in 2020. It doesn't
All
feel
right.
right to remove those years from his time.
all right. Ooh, let's see some of these trades actually. Zion to the Thunder would actually be probably the most.
That's
The Thunder
that
can
makes
do anything they want. Lonzo
Trade
Ball to
deal.
the Hornets would be fun.
trade deadline D-Lo,
Let's
guys.
see this.
I kind of want to see where this one goes.
Oh, okay. Some of these trades, huh? the
Hold for a
Bulls.
second on this one. I'm a little interested because we haven't really talked about it. The Bulls want to ship off players, like especially like Zach LaVine.
Oh yeah, we could do a Zach Levine
Zach
trade
LaVine trade,
actually.
I think, is still on the table. It hasn't been talked about as much as it should be, but it feels like he, at least in my opinion, should be going and probably finding another playoff ready team or a team that's like somewhere in the tank. Yeah. That means the Lakers. Okay, I've heard that one before. For D'Lo and Hachimura and Gabe Vincent probably. Gabe, not also just Gabe Vincent.
Well, you also realize he's been playing well. You got to give up fair value. You know, the Lakers, they don't really understand that. So yeah, well, I mean, something like this could be. I don't know if it will work. Oh, it did. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's a fair trade. I'll be real with you. Zach LaVine can add 20 points a game to
If the
any
Bulls
nights.
get that offer, if I'm the Bulls and I get that offer, I'm taking it.
Honestly, if I'm the Lakers, I mean, I probably pause for a second because D'Lo can have his moments, and same
No,
thing
you
with
do this
Blake.
if you're the Lakers too.
Yeah, but I think I would probably go for it. I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah. All
Um,
right. Let's see. You want
but
to do
I think
playoffs now?
that will do it with our trades. We want to finish off with just a general
You know what we should do after
what?
this?
Yeah.
Let's do a Sporkle. Test our knowledge.
Yeah, so we're doing a playoff bracket prediction based off of
If the season ended today.
season 19, which I think
All
we should
right.
definitely keep going with into the future.
Okay.
Lands. Start the East, yeah.
Let's
I
do
would
this. That's
give
fun.
I would give Atlanta the odds on the 7-8
Whoa,
playoff.
whoa, we're doing East first.
Are we doing East first? Yeah, we're doing
I don't
East
know.
first.
East first. Okay.
East first, yeah. I'd give Atlanta. I'd give Atlanta
I'll
odds.
probably give the
I'd give
Bulls
the
over
Bulls
the
odds too.
Nets,
Yeah,
just because Zach Levine is still there. I feel like he could carry the two
sure.
on.
I mean, assuming Zach LaVine stays, and even if things change with that,
Give
I
it
would
to
I'd get the Warriors,
And then
and
I'll
then I'd
give
probably
this
get the
one.
Lakers over Clippers to be real with you.
I'll give Minnesota over the Lakers, and
Yeah,
then I'll
and
do
then I would give
Pacers
Indiana
over the Bulls.
which would lead us into the actual
Okay.
playoffs. Yes,
I feel like Anthony Edwards could force this one to 6.
I think it's a fair one to do. I think
Denver.
Dallas
This-
would probably be Denver like 7.
Yeah, this-
It'd be close, but I think Dallas would pull it off pretty easily.
yeah, we'll do 7. Okay. Houston
East
and Phoenix.
Central,
That'd be
count 7 is easy. Maybe like Houston 5.
Houston 5. Yeah.
Houston 5.
All right, we'll do.
Houston 5
Actually, we'll do
feels realistic.
Memphis.
Warriors probably.
I'm gonna give this one to Memphis.
How many games though? How many games?
6.
6. Okay, I would say Warriors in 7 or Grizzlies in 6. That's fair. Cleveland in like 4. I think it's a close.
No, I'll give the Pacers can take 1.
Okay. Okay. We'll see.
Orlando and
I think Orlando in 7, maybe 6.
if it's in 7, I might give it to Miami actually.
I might give it to Miami too. Honestly, give it to Miami. I think they
No, I feel like this is disrespectful. I'm gonna give it to the Magic in 6.
really okay.
I feel disrespectful to the Magic and what they've done. This one's going to 7 for sure.
Yeah, Knicks in 7 feels very realistic.
And then Boston 4.
Boston 4. Yeah, maybe 5 at most.
Actually, I'll just give this one a sweep as well. Okay.
I think they're just better off sweeps.
Yeah. Okay, so we're moving on to the second round. OKC and Dallas.
The rematch. I think Dallas still has the talent level.
I feel like
And
OKC. I mean,
when you
OKC
look
now
at their
has Harden's
offseason,
team.
like you look at their offseason growth. I see Dallas. I still see them. I think it's gonna be a
You
little
think
bit.
Dallas? Okay, we'll do Dallas and 7.
Yeah, Dallas and 7. Like,
I don't
think
agree
it's
with-
gonna be more drawn out because they're playing at a better level. But OKC still doesn't have the playoff experience that Luka has, and that Kyrie has, and that Clay has.
Yeah.
That's true for the matter.
Okay.
Give me Memphis in like 6, I feel. Maybe 5. Houston has the ability to win this series, but it doesn't feel like a strong enough team to make it past second round. I
Cavs
would
and
say Cleveland.
And this went to 7 last year, but that was
And
with
this went
bigger
to 7
stuff.
last year, but I think the Cavs are just an overall better team than Orlando was. So yeah,
Okay.
I think a 5-6 game series is within reason.
Ooh.
I put Boston here. I think in a 7, yeah, in a 6 or 7 game series, Boston clears.
Right. I think
And then in the conference championship uh, finals,
finals. This is not football.
I know. uh,
I think Dallas, right?
I want to say Dallas too. Like once again, this is a Memphis team that hasn't shown playoff success either, and it really feels as though this Dallas team has things together the same thing they had last year. Are we seeing a
I'll do
rematch
Dallas in
of
6.
last year? Maybe. I mean, I
We'll
would
see
predict it.
Dallas in 6.
Yeah, I
Dallas.
think it's a fair choice. I think it's a fair choice. Honestly,
And
the
then
same thing with Boston. I think Boston in 6 or 5.
no, because you got to think about it. We had the Cavs in 5 and the Celtics in 7. So I think the
I
Cavs
agree.
actually might take the first 2, and
Mm,
Boston probably wins the next 4 once they're not tired anymore.
I think I hear that.
Or maybe
That's
it could be
possible.
the. But
I
I feel
think
like the
it's also
Cavs
like
could also win the series.
they could. I think this is probably the best year we could see for the Cavs to make it back to the NBA Finals for the first time since the Bronze era. I just don't see it though. I mean, the Celtics are clean sweep in the East almost every time they play,
So
and until that
such a
actually
boring
happens,
finals. This just
it will
happened.
be a boring finals. But also,
Oh,
I think
I feel like we got to have a little.
a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
I don't think so. You know what? And to be honest with you, I think Dallas would win this time. Maybe I'm a sucker for last year, but I think Dallas would win.
Dog, they're not winning this series. It's
Really,
gonna be
you don't think
Boston
so? I
again.
mean,
It's gonna be Boston again,
you think it's
bro.
Boston 6? I think
Yes.
it's
If
close.
it was the
It really is.
Cavs, I feel like it would be a different story. But like,
Cavs, I think, would be a lot easier. You're definitely right on that point, but while, yes, the Celtics feel like the runaway national champion for the NBA Finals,
national champion,
national champion, my
this is
mind, I've been listening to too much
professional
college basketball
sports.
recently. You know I
Yeah, this is professional sports, bro.
am.
All right, you want to do a? Do you want to do a Sporkle before we head out?
Why not? Let's do a little sport for the fans.
Let's do it. Okay. What do you want to do? NBA Finals winners?
Mm, up to you.
NBA play. Here, I got a good one. This one will. Let's see. NBA playoffs since 1980. Can we name the
Mm,
champion, MVP, points leader, rebounds leader, and assist leader in 10 minutes
10
for every year
minutes?
since 1980? All right,
Fine.
let's do it.
Fine.
All right, let's do it.
Last year,
It was the
Celtics.
Celtics. And it was Denver. And it was what, the Warriors?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do it by row? Or do you
I
want to
was
just
thinking
fill
by
this out
row
easy?
because Finals MVP you can give
Okay,
Jalen
yeah.
Brown,
With Jalen Brown. I think it
and
was
then I think
Tatum.
Luka was points leader.
Oh, it was not Tatum, actually. It was Luka Doncic for all 3.
That makes sense.
All right. Well,
Uh,
Jokic probably fills out these 4.
no,
Warriors.
Jokic, Curry, and I think Kaminga was rebounds.
Are you sure? I don't think Kuminga played all that much. It might have been Wiggins. No, it was
Was it?
Horford. It was Al Horford.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
2021,
That's
Giannis for
Bucks.
everything probably.
I know how to spell his name.
Oh, it counts.
Oh,
Assist
Drew
leader,
Holiday.
probably yeah, after Holiday.
That was Drew Holiday or Chris Paul. Okay. Lakers.
2020,
This is actually going to fill up a lot because Lakers,
LeBron will be in
then
2020.
LeBron, and then
Oh,
probably AD. Look at that.
yeah, look at that. Oh, that fills up everything.
Yeah.
Um,
Raptors and then Kawhi
Raptors,
Leonard.
Kawhi.
The GOAT. My GOAT. Pascal Siakam,
Rebounds
maybe?
leader.
No. You
Would
know what? Draymond Green. Let's do it.
Green could definitely be yeah. Draymond Green.
It was. Let's go. All right.
I was gonna say
This
JaVale McGee.
There was the Draymond. We got a couple of these. Okay, so this one's KD right here
Probably.
with these 2. So those rows are all done. This was
2016 obviously Cavs.
Cavaliers. Probably some Kyrie Magic in here. No.
Yeah, no Irving.
Curry,
No
yeah.
Curry. Definitely. No.
No,
Irving.
it won't be Curry because it would have already filled up. It was not Kevin Love, was it? Okay, Kevin Love was rebounding in 2017. I guess we skipped over that.
And then in 2016, I think Irving.
Clay.
Clay. I forgot he was in that situation.
Yeah, he had that really good game against the Thunder, Game 6.
That's true.
Back in peak NBA. Who was the assist leader? Was it James Harden? Chris Paul? No, Chris Paul's 2014. Who was in 2016? Was it
2016.
Westbrook? It was, okay.
Hmm.
And then Who won? Was it Andre Iguodala?
Yes, as it was. Oh, come on, I want Iggy. How could you not?
Yeah. Okay, Spurs.
14 Spurs. 2013.
Oh, Tim
Heat.
Duncan. No, it was not Tim
Oh,
Duncan.
that
What?
solves. I mean, that solves
Bosch?
everything though. Bosch. No,
Wade?
Bosch would be there.
It was not
Wade.
Bosch. Um, Tony Parker's probably in here somewhere. I mean, I'm just gonna get the Heat out though. I'm gonna get the teams out the way. Just
Yeah.
that's
No,
all
I
filled
definitely
up,
hear you.
anyways. Who was the 2014 rebounds leader? Was it Blake Griffin?
Would it be Ibaka?
No.
No. That's kind of annoying because he's never was in that situation. Feels like
I would have guessed Tim Duncan, but it wasn't.
no.
Um, it was not LeBron. It was not Wade. It was not Bosch. Was it Kevin Garnett? Oh, well, he was
What
2008.
about?
DeAndre Jordan, maybe? No, Michael
Michael
Jordan
Jordan's definitely in
just
there for
filled up a
that. That makes
ton.
sense. I would say Dirk. Could Dirk be in that scenario? I mean, I know he'd
I don't know
be
if did the
finals
Mavericks even
MVP.
make the playoffs that year? I mean, it was not
Oh,
Dirk.
okay. No, I think we'll leave that one blank for the time being. We'll find out at the
Yeah,
end.
we'll come back to that. Okay, well, 2012 assist leader, was that Mario Chalmers?
No, he wasn't in that. He wasn't in that place.
Who else was there? Jason Kidd, maybe? No,
Yeah,
he's
Kid fits
2011.
a few places. I feel. Yeah, assist leader makes sense. We're missing 2004 for NBA champion,
That's Detroit. Okay.
which would probably make me think for Ben Wallace somewhere.
Ben Wallace would be in there. Chauncey Billups is probably in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then points leaders, Tayshaun Prince, maybe. What other
Keyshawn, no, I
players
don't
was
think
on the
Keyshawn
Pistons?
would be
Rip
in that
Hamilton?
scenario.
Oh, you know what? I think this is Kobe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're forgetting. Wait, put Shaq. Just write Shaq in. O'Neal would probably take up so much space in the early
Yeah,
2000s.
because he had the Finals MVPs. Oh, Paul Pierce too.
Yeah, Paul Pierce would be
Okay.
in there.
We have
Um,
more Finals MVPs than
is
champions right now.
put Paul Gasol. Does Gasol.
Oh yes, Pau Gasol. That's a good one.
Paul Gasol get something in there.
This one's gonna make me so mad because I can't
I don't know
figure
what
it
that one
out.
is for 2014. That feels like a very
You know
obvious
what?
answer, but it doesn't.
It's not Roy Hibbert. Okay.
No, I don't think so either.
Who is this?
Let's go back into the 90s. 98 should be.
That's the Bulls.
Yeah. Oh, the
And
Bulls
then the
would be
Rockets. I think we have all the
Rockets.
champions except for 1983 for that.
1983. That should be.
It's
Ooh.
probably what what? The Bucks, right?
No,
76ers?
no, no. Bucks were in the 70s.
Oh, it was 76ers.
Yeah, 76ers. Okay.
I'm just gonna get
So,
Hakeem
yeah,
the
Team
Dream
Elijah
out there.
Wan would fit
Larry
a
Bird,
lot of places. Scottie Pippen.
Magic
Is there
Johnson.
is there a thought for Scottie Pippen?
Nope, there's nothing for Scottie Pippen.
Oh, interesting. Or I have Bird down.
Oh.
Uh, is Mikhail still? Would
How
Mikhail
do you
be?
spell his last name?
I think it is just Mikhail, like MCHLE.
Okay, that's
No.
not there.
Okay,
Pistons. Okay, well we got all the champions. Okay, well but Isaiah Thomas is probably in here.
yeah,
Bill
I'd say
Lambier, I think was the other one.
the old FT.
It's not Bill Lambier. Who was it?
No,
Is
no,
Dennis Rodman on here
Bill
somewhere?
Walton?
Yes. Bill Walton was with the Trailblazers way back in the day.
Yeah, but I know he played for the Celtics.
I can't figure out the rebound leaders. Tyson Chandler's probably on there, right?
Yeah. Oh, 2011.
Oh yeah, that was when he was with the Mavericks. Derek Fisher's probably on here, right? No.
No, I don't expect to see Fisher. The
Karl
assist one
Malone,
is definitely
maybe?
missing too. Karl Malone. Oh,
Oh, John Stockton probably got
yeah,
got a bunch of
He's
them.
gonna probably be in half of these. Yes, exactly.
Um, he was
Um,
a good passer in like the early 2010s, late 2000s.
do we put Irving down yet?
Yeah.
No, we were did. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
This is gonna make me so mad. 2014 and
I'm
2012.
very, I'm so interested. Honestly, not only that, but who was the assist leader in 2012? So it wasn't. Oh, Ray Allen. Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. Oh, I know who's the assist leader. It's not Ray Allen. It's
Oh
Rondo.
my God, it's not Ray Allen. Oh, it's Rajon Rondo. Oh
Yeah, it
God,
was Rondo. Yeah.
that's kind of interesting one to think about. Is Dwight Howard?
Oh, it's Dwight Howard. I think both
Oh my
times.
God, it was Dwight Howard. My brain clutched up, guys.
Ooh.
Oh my
All right,
God.
we're almost at 200.
Yeah.
What else could we
Oh,
do?
we're
I
so
mean,
close. Dennis Rodman.
David Robinson's probably on there. No,
Ooh, you're right. David Robinson.
he's not.
He's
But
not.
Horace Grant. Yeah.
Okay, where's Grant? It's kind of a pull.
Allen Iverson. Did you forget about him?
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That AI would be there. Meta World Peace.
Will that be
No.
Ron Artest? I don't even know how they would. He has had like he changes his name every 2 years, bro. I don't know what to
Yeah,
type
I
into
don't
that.
think he would be in that list, but he had his moments. He had his moments. Oh, I had my brains blanking. 2006 assist leader.
It's somebody that was. Is it Jason Terry?
No, that could be reasonable, but Alonzo Mourning. Alonzo Mourning. He doesn't fit anywhere. Wow,
Nope.
kidding me? You kidding me?
He was washed by
I
2006
know
when he
he
was with the
was,
Heat.
but like, I still think he would be in a scenario too. At
He
least.
was never on a deep playoff run before that. Oh, Vince Carter.
Oh yeah,
No,
Carter probably nothing. Nothing for Carter.
he never went on like a deep playoff run. It feels like.
What about JJ Redick?
You know what? Jameer Nelson. Um, you know what? We did like most of this stuff within our
Yeah,
lifetime.
I kind
So
of want to.
like,
I kind of want to see. Well, we'll keep it going for the next 20 seconds if you can think of anybody else. I'll But like I'm telling the
Steve
comments
Kerr.
probably be like, oh, I know you're forgetting this person. How dare you?
And that'd be like who the 1999 points leader. Like,
Oh, that's a weird one. Who is the
oh,
20?
Charles Barkley. I forgot about
Barkley.
Charles
Oh my
Barkley.
God, we got one more, guys. We got one more. Steve Nash. Steve Nash. Quick, 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 quick.
It was Steve Nash for the assist.
Oh, Dikembe Mutombo.
We forgot about
Let's
Patrick
go.
Ewing, James Worthy. Oh, we forgot about not Hakeem the Dream, Kareem
Kareem.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, that's a little known. We forgot about Kareem, Julius Irving, Caldwell Jones. Oh, you spelled Lambier wrong. That makes sense. Maurice Cheech.
Oh, is there an I in there?
Okay.
Maurice Cheek.
Considerably
Okay,
speaking,
to be
Howard.
fair, who is Cedric Maxwell? I feel like we could have
Yeah.
easily gotten. We should
I
have
know.
gotten at
Okay.
least 200. We could have got 220, honestly.
I think, yeah. Honestly, we were pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
considering we missed a single player past 2000, just putting that out there.
Yeah,
Single
we
player,
got every single player within our lifetime.
pretty easy,
Every
pretty easy,
single category within our lifetime.
and a little bit longer than that too. But
Yeah.
anyway, that should about do it for us. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We will continue
And
to post
also,
more content as the season continues. We'll have an All-Star break recap in the near future.
and make
And
sure to comment what other Sporkle quizzes stuff you would like to see. Like,
yes, if you want to see us do
yeah.
an episode based on Sporkles, we will do an episode on Sporkles. I know Armaan loves that stuff, and to a certain extent, so do I. But Josh, it's Armaan, and catch you around, guys.
All right, I'll see you.